in this video, I'm going to teach you about the solar system. So first of all, I would like to thank you all for watching this video. And this is Chaitra Gantla. So let us move far away from our Earth and explore the new outer space. So just for enlightening our mind, I would like to tell a thought. Curiosity is the essence of our existence by Jane Cernan. Now, in this video, I will be telling you the basic definition of space or the solar system and planets. Here I will tell you about brief explanation about the planets, and then in the third part I'll be telling you about the order of the planets. In the fourth part I'll just end and I'll summarize and I'll end this video. So let us get started. Now, the solar system. So what is a solar system? The sun, the 8 planets and the moons along with smaller bodies like dwarf planets, comets and asteroids form the solar system. The sun is positioned at the center of the solar system. The sun is a fireball made up of hot gases. So the sun is very huge and massive. It is made up of hot gases like nitrogen, helium, hydrogen and other gases. So let us move. So now when we come to the planets, so there are some names of the planets. So there are 8 planets in the solar system. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. All planets orbit around the sun. Now there are also some smaller bodies in the solar system. So those are asteroids, comets, dwarf planets, galaxies, black holes, stars. So I am mentioning 3 of them, which are asteroids, comets and dwarf planets. So what are asteroids? Asteroids are small pieces of rock which float in space and sometimes crash too. So asteroids are small pieces just floating around the solar system. When they are hitting something, they come on fire. But when they hit something, they are very massive and they can damage a whole city. So those are asteroids. Now, comets. What are comets? Comets are cosmic snowballs of frozen gases, rock and dust that orbit the sun. So comets are like little stars. So comets are seen very rarely. They are very bright. So now dwarf planets. As I told you, there are some planets in our solar system which are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. There are also some dwarf planets. So what exactly is a dwarf planet is? A dwarf planet is a small planetary mass object that is in direct orbit of the sun. So some examples of dwarf planets are Pluto, Eris. So just for your understanding, I have included a picture here. So this is the picture of the solar system. This is how the solar system will look. So this right here is the sun. And these are the 8 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. They are all orbiting around the sun on their orbits. So there are also smaller bodies like stars, galaxies, comets, black holes and other things. Now planets. So let us learn about the planets in detail. So we have learned about the planets, like there are 8 planets and their names. Now let us learn briefly about the planets. So the first 4 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. So Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system and the closest to the sun. Its orbit around the sun takes 87.97 Earth days, the shortest of all sun's planets. Venus. Venus is the second planet from the sun. It is named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty. As the brightest natural object in Earth's night sky after the moon, Venus can cast shadows and can be visible to the naked eye in broad daylight. Now, Earth. Earth is the third planet from the sun and the only astronomical object known to harbor and support life. 29.2% of Earth's surface is land, consisting of all continents and islands. So now Mars. Mars is the fourth planet from the sun and the second smallest planet in the solar system, being larger than only Mercury. In English, Mars carries the name of the Roman god of war and is often referred to as the red planet. So, what are the first four planets called? The first four planets are called inner planets or terrestrial planets. Now, the last four planets. So, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Jupiter. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the sun and the largest in the solar system. It's a gas giant with a mass more than 2.5 times that all of the Earth planets combined, but slightly less than 1,000 of the mass of the sun. Now Saturn. Saturn is the sixth planet from the sun and the second largest in the solar system after Jupiter. It's a gas giant with an average radius about 9.5 times that of Earth. It only has 1/8 of the average density of Earth. However, with its larger volume, Saturn is over 95 times more massive. So, everybody must have known that Saturn is famous for its ring. Its rings are made up of rock and dust. Now, Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet from the sun. Its name is a reference to the Greek god of sky, Uranus, who, according to Greek mythology, was the great-grandfather of Ares, grandfather of Jesus, and the father of Cronus. It has the third largest planetary radius and the fourth largest planetary mass in the solar system. Neptune. Neptune is the eighth planet and the furthest known solar planet from the sun. In the solar system, it is the fourth largest planet by diameter, the third most massive planet and dense gas giant planet. It is 17 times the mass of Earth, slightly more massive than its near twin Uranus. So, what are the last four planets called? The last four planets are called outer planets or even known as gas giants. Now, let us summarize from the starting. So we have learned what a solar system is. The solar system is the sun, the 8 planets and smaller bodies together is the solar system. Then we learned about the planets in a brief explanation about Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. We learned about smaller bodies like asteroids, comets, dwarf planets. So asteroids are pieces of rock, comets are cosmic snowballs of ice, rock and dust, and dwarf planets are planetary mass objects which are in direct orbit from the sun. And we have learned that the first 4 planets are called inner planets or terrestrial planets. And also we have learned that the last 4 planets are called outer planets or gas giants. So thank you for watching this video. I will meet you in the next video. Until then, bye.